Trip to the Maldives, count you in? You got it. Hello guys, welcome back to Finance to Fly. My name is Luke and I'm here to help you elevate your travel while minimizing your spending. Today we're going to be doing something a little different where I'll be walking you through how to book a great redemption to the Maldives with credit card points. This is a literal example of elevating your travel while minimizing your spending. Quick to start off, a few things I do want to note. I will not be talking about how to get these points in the video, but more of how to redeem them from an extreme value. All this is hypothetical, but it should hopefully give you a start to how you should go about booking trips with points. And for getting the points, there'll be a video coming out soon. So for the first step I take, I decide on a location on where I want to go. For this, I decided to choose the Maldives. After that, the first real step comes into play. You have to find your flights. And because this trip is going to be for 2 people, it's going to be incredibly difficult to find business class award availability for a good price. That being said, we want to fly on Qatar's Q Suites to check it off the bucket list. Somehow, some way, I was able to find award availability for 2 people on Qatar's website for business class from Miami all the way to Malé. This is incredible. Seriously, finding this award space for 1 person is tough enough, but it got even harder with 2 people, and being able to find it as quick as I did, I was shocked, but here it is on the screen. And so for booking this trip, we're gonna book it all through Qatar, make it easier on ourselves. We're gonna just book economy on the way back because it is impossible to find business class award availability for 2 people. Found it on the way there, but the only way to get business class on the way back would be to fly into Singapore to New York, which would have you going all the way around the world, and I just don't see that as a good way to spend your time. And also to note, what you're seeing on the screen here is non-flexi reward rate with Qatar. If you're ever booking on Qatar, don't book the flexi award rate. Those awards are 2 to 3 times higher than normal awards rates, and it will just increase the cost and decrease the value of your points. So in total, we're booked from February 9th to the 19th on Qatar Q Suites on the way there, and then economy class on the way back to and from Miami, going through Doha. Why 10 days, you may ask? Well, it takes 2 whole days to fly there. So you're really getting 8 days, and if you're traveling halfway around the world, you should stay there as much as you can. So in total, this booking comes out to a cost of 255,000 avios, which you can transfer these in through Chase or Amex or another transfer partner, and 825 bucks. This same ticket costs on a cash rate $8,165. This is a 2.87 cent per point value, which is really good. Now we're not going for a good cent per point value, but still, it's good to know what you're getting. And another little side note, when you're booking through Qatar, they only allow you to select 1 class availability, so only business class or only economy class. But when you book through American, they allow you to select through business on the way there, and then economy on the way back. So that's why the cash rate is booked through American Airlines. Now for step 2. The hard part is out of the way. It's time to book hotels. And for this trip, we're going to be using Marriott Bonvoy points since we want the room to be an overwater villa, and Marriott for the most part has the most availability when it comes to that. So we're going to check out the W. All hotels in the Maldives have a transportation charge because of them being located on islands, so that is a mandatory fee you'll see. So for the dates we have selected, when looking at the W, we can see we can pay a cool $17,000 for an 8-night stay, or we can pay 653,000 Marriott points and $643. That's a big difference. This is an overwater room with a king bed and a sofa couch, and bonus, it comes with breakfast. This total nets you an extremely good 2.5 cents per point value for your Marriott points. Now the hard part's out of the way. You just gotta book your positioning flight to Miami. Conveniently, this itinerary has us flying to and from Miami, but many times you'll have to fly out of one city and come back through another, which will require you to book appropriately. And that being said, I'm going to book my positioning flight from Cleveland because I am from Cleveland. When you're booking this repositioning flight, you'll want to look at your long haul flight departure time. For this one, it's 12:35 in the morning from Miami on the 9th. So we'll want to book Miami arrival from Cleveland on the 8th. Depending on your situation, maybe you book the 6th or 7th and you stay in Miami for a night or 2, but that's totally up to the spot you're in. And because this is a much cheaper flight on a whole expensive trip, it may be beneficial to book cash over points here if there isn't any value in your points, there isn't any award availability. but for this redemption, we're gonna stick with points since it's all about the points. For the flight I found, I decided to book directly on United's website. This would cost me just under $1,300 with cash or 60,000 miles and $22. This is just a regular economy booking, which brought me to a surprising 2.1 cents per point value. And this is for 2 people, remember. Boom! Now the trip is booked. It may take a few hours to look for availability when you're searching for your own destination, but I'd say it's totally worth it. Why? Let's look at a breakdown on how much you save using these points. First, for the flights, we're going to take a look at the repositioning flight from Cleveland to Miami and Miami to Cleveland. Using points, it saved you $1,254 and it cost you 60,000 miles and $22.40. For the flight from Miami to Male, it saved you $7,341 and cost you 255,000 points and $824.40 in taxes and fees. And lastly, for the hotel, which is the big ticket item, this alone saved you $16,334.40 and it cost you 653,000 points and $643. This ended up bringing your 10-day trip for 2 people to the Maldives just under $1,500 and 968,000 points. This saved you almost $25,000. And this brought your total sent to your point value to 2.4 cents per point. Now remember, you are traveling to the Maldives. Food prices are going to be high, and if you do any activities, you gotta count those into your costs. I'd estimate that to be around $4,000 to $7,000 alone for 8-night stay. And that really depends on how much you eat and drink and do. But for what I would have said this to have been a $32,000 trip, and it's now only $8,000-ish, I'd say you're making great value on your redemption. And to put that in perspective, say you saved up $10,000 for a honeymoon trip over the last few years, and that whole time you were hitting sign-up bonuses and maximizing your reward strategy, well, you just upgraded that $10,000 honeymoon trip to one that's over $32,000. Oh, and not to mention, these dates just happen to be falling around Valentine's Day. I mean, what are the odds? But that's great. But all in all, what did you think of the redemption video? Did you like it? Should I do more of these? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you could hit that like and subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, have a great day.